Good morning. Good morning. How are we doing this morning? How are we doing this morning? All right, let's go ahead and get Instagram in the building. Okay, we got Instagram in the building. Let's go ahead and get Facebook in the building. Let's get everybody in here. All right. Yes. Okay. Here we are. It's working. It's working. It's working. Good morning. Good morning. It is Saturday, September 24th, 21st, and it is time for Saturday morning tap in. I am your host, Shamika Cotton, and you're probably tuning in on youtube.com/Shamika Chronicles. Maybe you're on Instagram at Shamika Chronicles, or maybe you are on Facebook at Shamika Chronicles. Woo, this Palo Santo is choking me up. Smokiness of it all. I love it, but woo, it got me. So, all right, go ahead, get situated. It's time to tap in.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Woo. Got a fan playing. Good morning, Quarter Pocket. How you shooting today?
Tap in.
You getting it in today? Yes.
Tap in.
It's something about quarters. Quarter Pocket. When I see quarters, it takes me back to when I used to shoot pool in college, and I would just collect quarters so I could go shoot and get next. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. It's time. Yes. Come on. It's time to tap in. Yes. Where we at? Okay, go Queen. Hey Queen. Ma'am, continue doing the wonderful work that you're doing. I saw the magazine that you shared for your online magazine. It's also a hard copy magazine. I don't know how you do it, but you're doing it and you're doing it well. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. Hey, where we at? Who else here on Instagram? A dream. Hi, a dream. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. I was just telling somebody about what we were talking about. We were talking about the experience with Moment Work and how I was helping and working with you on your project. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Hope your play is still coming along beautifully. And I know you're into something good right now. So #carry on. Welcome.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Yes. Did y'all know that today is World Gratitude Day? Who knew? I just found out.
Tap in. Tap in.
So we're tapping into gratitude today. Y'all already know. You already know. That's what we're doing. It's gratitude. It's all about giving thanks, being in a spirit of thankfulness. That's what we're doing today. You know how we do. Let me get stuff. Why am I just sitting here going on and on? Let me get stuff set up for what we are about to do. Okay, let me get these. Okay, the numbers for us, for our journal prompts. I got my journal. Do you all have your journals? Do you all have your journals and your pens or pencils or whatever you're going to write with today for journaling? Are you new here? Are you wondering what am I talking about? Don't worry. I'll explain it to you. You are here for Saturday morning tap in, where we take a moment just to come together and to set the atmosphere with some positivity. And we do that by setting intentions, because we believe here that a little bit of intentionality goes a long way. So go ahead, put your intentions in the chat. What intention would you like to set for today, for this weekend, for this upcoming week? When you think about the week that you have ahead, what do you need to stir up on the inside of you to bring to that situation that you're going to face today, right? What do you want to set yourself up to receive today, this weekend, or this week? Go ahead, put your intentions in the chat. And when we get to that part of the program, we'll set some intentions. And then also we take time to do some journaling. I love journaling. And so that's what we do. Journaling is a wonderful tool and resource that has helped me tremendously. I do it practically every day. Every day I journal because I love it. I love to allow my thoughts to get some clarity and to get the gunk out in the morning so that I can have room and space for the thoughts that are really going to be powerful and to clear the way for me to have some good thoughts, right? So that is what the Saturday morning tap in is all about. All right, let me go ahead and find a piece of paper and write down the number that I'm going to pick for today so that someone can pick the number and pick what our journal prompt will be. For those who are new here, we are working through the book 100 Days of Gratefulness on this day of gratitude, World Gratitude Day. Y'all know it's going to be a good one. Y'all already know today is going to be a good one. It's World Gratitude Day, and we're doing a journal prompt from 100 Days of Gratefulness. Okay, get ready for it. Let me find some paper so I can write down a number. Y'all, why did I just find an envelope? Are there still people out there like me who you got to write down a note and you find an envelope or a receipt and you write it down? Why? That's me. I am that person. I am that person. If it's you, go ahead and put that in the chat. I am that person too. All right. Let's see what we have happening in the chat. Okay. All right. Some of y'all just now getting here. Welcome. Quarter pockets. Yeah, baby. I saw you say, yep. I know exactly what you're talking about. We are kindred spirits. As soon as I get some things in order, I plan to get out there and do some more just to get back to my pool shooting routine. Something that really brings me joy. You know, I have a pool table right here in my apartment, but right now it's got some stuff on top of it. So I need to clean it off. So y'all send me some energy so I can continue. I cleaned a lot of stuff off of it this past week. So continue to send me some positive vibes so I can get back to my pool shooting practice. All right, how are we doing out here? What intentions do you all want to set for today? Right? Go ahead and put them in the chat. We already know, right? We already know that one of those intentions is going to be what? Gratitude. It's going to be gratitude. And while I'm waiting for you all to put some stuff in the chat, I'm going to read today's daily inspiration from the Universal Foundation for Better Living. And do I have a little booklet? Do I have the booklet here? Because you can get a hard copy of it, or you can get it delivered to your, I got a copy of it. Or you can get it delivered to your email every day. And for those who've never heard of it, this is the daily inspiration. Woo-hoo-hoo. There we go, daily inspiration. And this publication, you can get it from ufbl.org. It's UFB as in better, L as in living.org. You can go on there, and it has 2 months worth of daily devotionals. So you know how, like, some of you may be familiar with the Daily Bread. This is another wonderful resource. If you're looking for something to have by your bedside or at your desk to be a part of your daily spiritual practice, or that daily thing where you read something positive just to get your day started, because it is very impactful and it really just helps to raise that vibration, right? Last weekend, we talked about raising our vibration. Speaking of last weekend, so I told y'all the inspiration for last weekend's tap in was literally the feelings and the thoughts that I was going through about these meetings that I had for last weekend. Let me tell y'all. Let me tell. Can I share, y'all? Can I share right now? The meeting, my presentation went way better than I even thought. By the time I got done making that presentation, like designing it and then presenting it, I had to stop and just look at it and be like, where this presentation came? How did this happen? I was in awe of it. And I'm not just bragging on myself. I know that I have gifts and talents, but for those who are out there who also have gifts and talents in certain areas, I'm sure you're like me, where you still kind of amaze yourself. If that's you, put some hearts in the chat. Don't be shy. If you know you have some gifts and some talents that sometimes when you actually use them, you're just like, I don't know where it came from, but I just know it came through me and here it is, right? Whether it's you acting on stage or whether it's you, like I said, doing some graphic design work like I was doing last week, whatever it is, right? As a matter of fact, if you know what is your gift or your talent, oh, do you know what your gift or your talent is? I'm curious. I'm curious because that gift or that talent is one of those ways where you may experience like, I don't know how I know how to do it. I know that I've practiced competency, so I have some confidence in it. But sometimes the things that I'm able to do with that gift or talent amazes me. If you know your gift or your talent, put it in the chat. I'm really curious to know if people know what their gifts or their talents are. Do you know the difference between a gift and a talent? Just curious, just curious. What's up, Eric McDonald? Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in on this Saturday, September 21st, World Day of Gratitude. So first of all, I'm thankful for all of you who tune in every Saturday. We're doing this experiment, right? It's the Saturday morning tap in experiment, right? Can she do it? Can she show up until the end of the year every Saturday? Unless I'm working on set. And so far, so good. So far, so good. But guess what? I'm believing it. I'm already seeing it done. I'm already feeling it done. So I know it will be done. But let me tell you, I just got to keep showing up. But yeah, my presentation and my meetings last weekend went fantastic, even better than I imagined, right? And we took some time last Saturday. And if you weren't here last Saturday, go on over to youtube.com/Shamika Chronicles, okay? And watch last Saturday's tap in to do a treatment that's going to help you raise your vibration, right? You may be experiencing some turbulence or some feelings of anxiety about a certain situation. And you want to figure out, okay, how do I raise my vibration? We did a very powerful treatment, mind treatment last weekend on raising our vibration. And I experienced the benefits of it right away. Even things that I wasn't expecting, right, happened. So I was just expecting I had to do a presentation for a company that my company services, right? We do their marketing and their branding and their team building for their marketing team. And so we did the presentation. I did the presentation. And not only did the presentation go great, but we actually got people who were interested in joining the team, interested in taking the class offerings, right, from my company. So it's really great, really exciting. It was, like I said, more than I expected. And when I think about that, I think about this post that I've seen, and not just a post, but thinking about this thing that Oprah says, that God can dream a dream bigger for you than you can dream for yourself. Oh, I got it. Sometimes I can't remember that quote. God can dream a dream bigger for you than you can dream for yourself, right? And when I thought about that, I had this really huge aha moment. And the aha moment was that when we hear that quote sometimes, or when I've heard that quote sometimes, it can make you think that you kind of stumble your way into this dream that's bigger than you could dream for yourself. Like it just happens. Hey, a dream. We talking about dreams, and here you are today. But no, you stumble and it just happens. You just show up, and all of a sudden you have this dream that God has dreamed for you that's bigger than the dream you dreamt for yourself. It just happens, right? The luck, or you just happen to be in the right place at the right time. But when I thought about it, that is a very intentional thing to have happen, right? It doesn't happen by you being still and doing nothing, right? You have to be doing in order for God to dream that bigger dream for you than you can dream for yourself. You have to be exercising your gifts, your talents, and abilities. You can't be sitting on them. You can't be sitting on them. Y'all know that story about the talents, right? About the talents, or it's really called the parable of the talents, right? And you had three different scenarios. One person that was given one talent, another person was given two talents, and another one was given five talents. But when you think about that person that was given one talent that said, you know what? I only can do this one thing, so it's not worth anything. There's no value in it. So I'm just going to kind of bury it and not do anything with it, right? You have to be doing something with your gifts and your talents already in order for that dream that God dreams for you that's bigger than the dream you can dream for yourself. Say that 10 times fast, right? You have to be doing something with it. And then that bigger than you can dream for yourself is the multiplication of that talent, right? In that parable of the talent, right? The one that had the two, right? They did something with it. Boom. They got back not just two more, they got back four total, right? The one that had five, what happened? It got doubled, and then they had 10 plus one. Y'all know about that plus one? The plus one came from that one who wasn't using their talent, right? So you have to be doing something with the gifts and the talents that you already have. But if you don't know what your gifts and your talents are, how do you use them? How do you move confidently through the world and start to express them? So that's why I'm really curious today. Do you know what your gifts and or your talents are? Now, gifts and talents are different, but I'll allow for you today to say, well, I know what my gift is. I don't know what my talent is. Or I know what my talent is. I don't know what my gift is, right? The name of my company is 1010 Talent and Creative Services. So I know what my talents are. I know what my gifts are. But do you? It's important for you to know it. And so when I thought about, what I experienced last week, right, which was things going way better than expected, I thought about that quote that Oprah says, right, that she's famous for saying. And I realized that in order to get to that place, because everybody, right, who on here does not want to experience the results of a dream that God has dreamt for you that's bigger than the dream you dream for yourself? Everybody wants to experience that, right? Everybody wants it in some way, but how? How, Hillary? How, Sway? How do we? Welcome to your Saturday morning tap-in. We're talking about gifts and talents. Welcome, Bump 0007, right? But how? And it starts by taking action. It starts by actually using your gifts and your talents. It starts by doing things afraid. I feel a little nervous about it, but I'm going to go ahead and take a step. And then that step gets blessed, or that step leads you to, oh, okay, I see something that I couldn't see from my previous vantage point. But now that I took this step, a whole nother lane just opened up. How do we get to that dream that God dreams that's bigger than the one that we dream for ourselves? That's how we do it, by taking action. Taking action, right? Doing it afraid. Doing it when you feel like, I don't know if I'm really equipped to do this, but I'm just going to do it and see what happens. Or I feel the need to express this gift, to do this thing, right? I feel the need to share it. I'm going to see what's going to happen, right? One of my gifts, okay, I'll give you guys a hint, and then I'm going to promise you I'm going to read this World Gratitude Day. I'm giving you all a chance to put your intentions in the chat. I see that Go Queen has put her intention in the chat. Did you? Okay. Oh, no. So that's not her intention. Oh, but let's just share that. Go Queen says over on YouTube, because she's watching this the Saturday morning tap in on youtube.com/Shamika Chronicles. Go Queen TV says, I'm grateful for the now. Overthinking about the future sometimes robs us of appreciating the now. What a wonderful reminder on this World Day of gratitude, right? And sometimes overthinking can get in the way of you expressing your gifts and your talents. Don't overthink it. Do. Now, I'm not saying that there's not time for contemplation and planning and foundation building. Absolutely. But you have to marry that foundation building and that contemplating and that meditating on the idea and that waiting with some action. What steps are you taking? Thank you so much for sharing that. Go Queen. Yes, that is amazing. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes. So, yes, it's looking like today we are going to be doing the intention of, let me make sure we are live over here on the Book of Faces. Yes, okay, great. So, definitely our intention is going to be definitely on this day of world gratitude. We are definitely going to really double down on gratitude today. Gratitude is good every day, but when you got the whole world holding the thought and the idea of gratitude, gratitude is that secret sauce, right? That it's the secret sauce that makes things happen, the secret sauce that makes dreams happen. Gratitude. The secret sauce that makes your visions happen is gratitude. I was just talking to one of my interns who is now more like a mentee. And I was talking to him and I shared with him something that I thought was a thought that only I had this week. But it turns out he had the same thought. Good morning, Sue. Good morning, Sunshine. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. We're talking about gratitude today. We're talking about gratitude. Go ahead and put in the chat. If there's an intention you want to set for the day, put it into the chat. But for right now, we definitely know gratitude is one. So I was talking to my intern because you guys know the Saturday morning tap in started because of the internship program that my company has, right? T3IP. This is an extension of what we do together as an internship and a mentee mentor community. So I was saying, I was at my workout this week, y'all. So I've said this before, and some of you know that I work out at 5:30 in the morning with my personal trainer a few times a week. Lately, it's been 3 times a week, and it's been 3 days back to back, right? So regardless of the day I'm having, 5:30 in the morning, I'm at Crunch meeting my personal trainer, Taylor, who just gets me all the way together. But I was in the gym working out with Taylor, and I happened to be looking at myself in the mirror while I was working out because I like looking at myself if I can connect with myself, because I love mirror work. First of all, mirror work is a powerful tool, but I was connecting with myself in the mirror as I was doing my reps. It allows me an opportunity to focus as well as like a point of focus. But as I was looking at myself, okay, I was looking at myself do these reps, I realized that I actually enjoy my journey of becoming. I was so grateful for my journey of becoming. Despite the goals that I have yet to achieve, the ones that I'm working on right now, just in spite, I don't know if despite or in spite is really the word that I really want to use. But even though I have more goals and aspirations to achieve, I am absolutely wholeheartedly in love with my journey of becoming. And as I looked at myself in the mirror, I was so proud of me. And I felt like this peace and this excitement at the same time. And this overwhelming feeling and sense of gratitude for where I am. And I thought about while I was doing this, and all of this, mind you, is happening in just seconds, but you guys know how like it could be just like 5 seconds, but you had a whole series of thoughts. And I thought about a friend of mine. We were sharing our goals and our dreams and our aspirations. And I had this one dream that I had put kind of like on a pedestal, this dream that I thought, this is a big dream. This is a big thing to achieve. And I really want to make it happen. And I was feeling, a little bit of frustration, like, why hasn't it happened yet? Right? I believe that I can do it. I know that I want it, but why hasn't it happened yet? And I'll never forget what she said. And I can still see my apartment the way it was set up on that day, because when she said it, it shook my very mind, the thought of it. She says, maybe you're not dreaming big enough. Maybe you're supposed to be asking for more. And at the time I was like, no, don't you? This is the thing. This is the big thing that how could I want more than that? That is the place to arrive to. And it's so funny because I'm pointing, because in my mind, I see how my apartment was set up. I had pictures of my actor friends on my wall and pictures of my vision on the other part of the wall. And I was like, what do you mean I'm not asking big enough? Don't you know that this goal is huge? And I was so adamant about it, passionate about it. Like, no, that's it. But after she left, in days that followed, years that followed, this happened in a conversation probably maybe 15 years ago, okay? And it's still reverberating in my consciousness. That question is still being asked in my consciousness. Am I asking big enough? Am I aiming high enough? Right? And so when I think about when I was in the gym looking at myself, and I said, you know what? I absolutely, and if you have a moment, just hug yourself. Y'all, I feel good. Y'all ever just like hugged yourself? Take a moment to hug yourself. There's something about crossing your arms over your heart space too that is very soothing. But in that moment, I was full. I was full when I saw myself working out in the mirror and realizing all the things that I'm accomplishing right now. And it wasn't that the other, I don't even want to say the bigger goals, but the other goals that I am still working towards are not important. I still desire them. They are still on another level, right? But I'm enjoying this moment right now. I'm enjoying this moment right now. And there used to be a time when people would say, Shamika, what you want for your birthday? Shamika, what you want for Christmas? And I'd be like, if you can't get me that one thing, that one big dream that I have, I don't want nothing else. How small was my thinking at that time? In this infinite world, this infinite universe, that I was saying that there was only one thing that could make me happy. Woo! Somebody received that. It could be you're saying only this one relationship will make me happy. Only this one job will make me happy. Only this one house will make me happy. That's all I want. That's all you want in this infinite universe, this infinite world. There's so much more. And so that question that my friend Brandy asked me has always come back to my mind, right? This is an infinite world, an infinite universe. There are so many ways that one amount of money that you might think, oh, I just want to have this one amount of money. That's all. I want to have that $3 million and I'll be happy. That's all you want? There's so much more. There's so much more. But what I realized going back to when I was at, it's 10:10. Hey, grandma. But what I realized at that moment was that in order to get to that next level, so say we all have these dreams and these visions and these goals, right? Speaking of goals, welcome Black Goals Magic. Right on time. Right on time. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. And those who are just now joining us as well. Yabagi, we got Ann Bria, we got Donius Prime. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. So going back to, the idea that yes, most of us have goals and visions. Good morning to Kingford Show. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. You made it. You're here this Saturday. I'm so glad you're here. And so the Kingford Show, you may have goals and visions, right? That you're striving for. And there may be, because we're human, there may be some that seem bigger, right? Big reaches, big dreams, right? But the way that we get there is by falling in love with the journey. And in that moment in the gym this week, I realized that I am exactly in the right place at the right time, in the right mindset, right? In the right mindset of full and complete gratitude, enjoying the process and the steps, right? Enjoying the journey, enjoying building my brand, building my company, laying the foundation, putting systems in order, growing my team, looking for personnel, right? Going on auditions for those actors out there, taking the time to sit down and do my daily writing if I'm a screenwriter or any kind of writer, writing every day. That's the journey that you fall in love with. And I guarantee if you can fall in love with the journey of becoming you, the trajectory to where you envision yourself going, it's a sure thing. Because think about it. You could have different tasks that you're doing. Like for example, there was a time when, I'm pursuing my acting career, right? That's my priority, but I had to have a day job. How many people out there got day jobs? How many people out there got day jobs? It's the thing that you're doing that's allowing you to pay your bills until that vision that you have for yourself, that dream that you have for yourself, you're able to sustain yourself financially and wholly on that thing. But until then, sometimes we got to do day jobs. Sometimes we got to wait them tables. Sometimes you got to work in offices. Sometimes you got to do promotional work and get paid, based on commissions. Sometimes you got to have a day job that supports you. Now, I could, or you could be going through those day jobs and being like, oh, I dread this day job. I hate that I have to do this. And I'm telling you, you're missing an opportunity to take that and turn it and alchemize it into gold, to find a way to love it. What's up, Breeze? What's up, Sasha? Come on. Aw. Brown Hands Literacy, welcome. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so glad that y'all are tuning in. I love y'all. I appreciate you. Right? So if you're going about your day with like your day jobs or those things that that they don't seem directly connected to your big vision or your big dream. Breeze, you're just getting here. Go back later today and watch what we talked about earlier. Let it bless you. Okay, let it bless you. Hey, Sasha. Right. So those things that we have to do in the meantime, find a way to fall in love with it. Fall in love with the journey of becoming you. And as you sit in those high vibrations of loving yourself and loving your life experiences, it's going to raise your vibration. It's going to raise you through the clouds to see the blue sky where you can be put in that mindset. You'll be receptive of the thoughts and ideas that you need. You'll be in the right place at the right time. You'll happen to have the idea to, I don't know why, but I'm going to go to this place today. And then you happen to run into somebody that's there to bless you or that you're there to bless. But you want to find ways to love the journey. Loving the journey, loving the process is how you get to your goals, because it's all connected. Shamika, read this daily inspiration. If you don't get to this daily inspiration, yo, you guys, I got some more glasses coming, but they're more like these. But I'm trying to find other glasses because I've seen people with some really cute readers, and I like these. You know, they get the job done. But I want some more stylish readers. So if you guys have some ideas, I want to expand my glasses repertoire. Okay, that's what I want to do. So anyway, we are going to take a moment to read from the daily inspiration. But while we're here, and now that we have more people here, I want you guys to go ahead. A number between 40 and 60. A number between 40 and 60. Pick a number. I'm going to go ahead and write down my number. My number is going to be that number. I almost showed it to you. I'm like, here. So pick a number between 40 and 63. Whoever, well, it's not 63, okay? Because it's between 40 and 60. I'm gonna pick a different number because I kind of gave it away. Pick a different number. All right. A number between 40 and 60. Put it in the chat. And that's going to be Breeze between 40 and 60. And that's going to be who picks the number for our journal prompt for today. I love y'all. And go ahead and put your intentions in the chat as well. All right. I tell y'all, this show. I love this show. Go Queen says, God says bigger. God says bigger. Last week we talked about it. Calling you higher. Bigger. Bigger dreams. Ask bigger. That's what we talked about at the end of 2023. Asking for more. Shamika, get back on task. Okay. This is why I need some show producers to keep me on schedule. If you're interested in being a producer for Saturday Morning Tap In, you want to be a part of this good time, reach out to me. All right. Info at 1010talentacs.com. That's TEN talentacs.com. Okay. You have not because you ask not. We are looking for show producers. All right. So the daily inspiration for today, for this World Day of Gratitude. So the World Day of Gratitude was created as a reminder of the importance of expressing gratitude and appreciation. Let us go beyond a single day and make gratitude a daily practice. Gratitude helps us to focus on what we have rather than what we think we lack. In addition, it helps us to focus on the beauty the Creator has provided, such as the sunrise and the sunset. And I'm going to tell y'all, sidebar, I was walking back from the gym to my apartment and I walked through the park. Oh, the beauty of nature. Get out there, you guys. Go outside today if you haven't and enjoy this beautiful world that we live in, this beautiful planet. The beauty that can be found in all life, including the inner beauty within each person that we have met on our journey. Let's show our gratitude and appreciation to every soul that we have encountered. Each soul has brought something for us to be grateful for. It could be an opportunity to learn forgiveness or a chance to learn to love unconditionally. You do not need to be physically present with someone to express gratitude. Pull them up in your mind, right? And send them a thank you message. They'll get it. Mentally thank those who have touched your life, even if they are no longer on this earthly plane. Acknowledge the impact they had on your life and let gratitude fill your heart. There is a scripture for today's daily inspiration, and it is rejoice always, pray constantly, give thanks in all circumstances. For those who are interested, that verse came from First Thessalonians chapter 5, verses 16 to 18. Rejoice always, pray constantly, and give thanks in all circumstances. Prayer. And I've said it once and I'll say it again. I've said it many times. Get y'all some prayer partners. Get y'all some prayer communities where you're praying constantly, where you're coming together, right, with someone or some people just to vibrate high. And if Saturday morning tapping is your place, okay, then here we are. All right. So, all right. So we have the intention for today to rewire my manifestation mindset and remove all anxiety. So we're going to rewire mindset, rewire my mindset. So Go Queen is rewiring her manifestation mindset. Which mindset are you rewiring? Are you rewiring your gratitude mindset? Are you rewiring your mindset that when you see something that is not aligning with what you desire to experience, so you're rewiring your alchemizing mindset where you can look at it, find the good, and then raise the vibration. So rewiring my mindset, removing anxiety. Okay. Release. I'm going to say releasing anxiety. All right. So that's another intention that we have. Any other intentions? All right. All right. All right. All right. And absolutely. Okay. Sue. Hey, boo. Inspiration, purpose, joy, and motivation. All right. Inspiration, purpose, joy, motivation. All right. And I'm going to cap us off. Gratitude. All right. So I'm going to keep us moving forward. All right. These are our intentions for today that we are going to set. I thank y'all. I appreciate you. And maybe you're watching and you're like, I can't think of an intention. That's okay. That's what community is for. That's what community is for. Community is so that we can come together and share things together. So share in these intentions. And I guarantee you, these intentions, it's not just for the people who say them. Brees just added consistency. I need that. I didn't think of it, but Brees added it. Thank you for thinking of that for me, Brees. Got you. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put the intentions on the screen. I forgot to pin it for Instagram. But Instagram, look at the screen very closely and you can see the intentions. But don't worry, you don't have to see them when we do the intentions. You just have to sit and be open and I will speak and hold that space with you. All right. And then the number that I chose is 54. 54. All right. Who got closest to that number? Okay, I just want to say something. Y'all were putting in 5711 numbers. Y'all be doing that. 5711 numbers, like one of these numbers is going to be it. All right. Okay. So let's see. All right. So, Brees, you know I'm talking about you. You over there laughing. You know I'm talking about you. Okay. So it's only one number per person. Y'all can't be like going through all the numbers. So I'm going to take your first number was 56 and that passed it. So the first number that was closest to it that we got was 50 from Sue. Sue, are you still here? If you're still here, I'm going to share my screen. And if Sue is not here, Brees is coming to you next because you were the next closest. So stand by. First is going to be Sue. Pick a number off the screen, and that will be the number for our journal prompt. Yo, you guys, where does the time go? I need a producer. I'm really over time today. I'm sorry. I apologize, you guys. I get to talking, and next thing you know, it's 5 hours later. Welcome to my TED Talk. All right, Sue, are you here? Pick a number off the screen. Which of these numbers do you want us to use to pick from the journal? Oh my goodness. Okay, cool. So I mean, we're not doing so bad. We're not doing so bad. We're 44 minutes in. We're 44 minutes into the tap in. Supposed to be 1 hour. I try to keep a nice tight 1 hour. But sometimes the spirit just be flowing. All right, Sue. Oh, I gotta scroll down. Oh. Okay. What's up, Dr. Poindexter? All right, Sue said Sue 87 has already been chosen. If it's grayed out, that means we've already done it. So pick one of the ones that are white on the screen, my dear. Pick one of the ones that have not been grayed out, my love. You got this, baby. All right. And then we're going to do our intention and then we're going to do our journal. I think we're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. I think I've allowed for time. Okay, but all right. So 96 it is. So let me go ahead boop, and go ahead and grade that out right now before I forget. We're doing 96. Let me go to the journal. Let me open up page 96. I mean, day 96. Boop. Okay. Here's day 96. Get this set. So once we get done with our intention setting treatment, stay in a place of relaxation. Pick up your book, your journal, and let's prepare to do our journal prompt, which I will tell you what it is shortly. Today is 9/21. Made a note that this one came from Sue. Yo, this is a good one. This is a good one. Oh, God. Y'all gonna like it. I like it. It's okay. It's good. It's good. All right, you guys. Thank you all so much for just contributing your energy to the Saturday morning tap in. I really love it. It's so delicious. It's so fun. So let's just take a moment to center ourselves. Let's just take a moment to center ourselves. Oh, we are doing really good on time. But I do still want a producer. So reach out to me. info@1010talentacs.com, or you can DM me on Instagram. All right. I'm going to set a timer here on my phone for this treatment because sometimes I can be going and going and going. All right. So let's just take a moment to center ourselves with our feet placed comfortably on the ground, allowing our chair or the ground or the bed or the floor to support us. Hopefully, you're not doing something that requires your attention, like driving or operating heavy machinery. If you are, stay focused on the task that you're doing and just listen. Your attention will be all that you need. But for those who are actually sitting still or lying still, wherever you are, allow yourself just to relax. Taking a nice cleansing inhale. And then letting it out. Let's take another nice cleansing inhale, inhaling all of the delicious goodness here. We inhale. Hold it. And letting it out. Love is all there is. Love is all there. Love is all. Love is love. Allow that to just permeate your mind and your body and your spirit right now as we enter this place of stillness and turn our awareness to within, letting go of anything that may be happening outside of this moment or may have happened before this moment or what we think may be coming up in the day ahead, allowing ourselves to be fully present in this now moment. So first, we just want to touch base with that energy of gratitude. What are you grateful for? And as you think about the thing that you are grateful for, see if you can identify where you feel it in your body. And if you feel like you can't feel it, just take a nice inhale and exhale. And just check in. If maybe you might be holding some tension somewhere, you might need to let it go. And there's no right or wrong place to feel it. When you think about what you're grateful for, where do you feel it? And if you can find that feeling space, see if you can Breathe into that space and amplify the feeling of gratitude. For me, in this moment, when I thought about gratitude, I felt a light in my headspace, like the light came on. And so I breathed into that and expanded it. And so now I can feel the light permeating down through my face. So see if you can expand that feeling of gratitude. Maybe you feel gratitude in your heart area. Breathe into it and try to expand it. And it is in this place of gratitude. And just stay with that feeling of gratitude. We're setting our conscious environment, our conscious atmosphere with gratitude, letting gratitude be the soil into which we are planting these intentions. Allowing this mindset of gratitude to be that cleansing energy, that refocusing energy, that rewiring energy that rewires our mindset. Gratitude. Allowing this gratitude energy to be that space into which we release anxiety. Letting it go. Replacing it with gratitude. And as we amplify and enlarge that feeling of gratitude, we open ourselves up for new inspirations. We open ourselves up for clarity of our purpose, setting our intention to walk today in purpose, to think on purpose, to move on purpose. Gratitude. As we allow this mindset of gratitude, this atmosphere of gratitude to fuel our consistency as we go forward today. Whatever project or routine or thing that you are trying to establish more consistency in, we love ourselves and we say thank you for what we've already done, the steps that we have continued to take, the way that we continue to show up for ourselves, thanking ourselves for the areas where we are already consistent, and we amplify it with gratitude. All right. So just take a nice cleansing inhale. It's really just an inhale to allow us to really breathe into this gratitude atmosphere that we're creating. Maybe you want to put your hand over your heart. You can even hug yourself, like I said. Gratitude. Here's today's journal prompt. Have you recently imagined a worst case scenario that didn't actually happen? That's the journal prompt for today. Have you recently imagined a worst case scenario that didn't actually happen? The timer has started, 10 minutes and 10 seconds. We are journaling. So the journal prompt is just something to get you down on the page. And once you're on the page, you can answer the journal prompt. Or maybe you might answer it in one sentence and you're like, but it makes me think about something else. Good. Write that something else. Let the journal prompt bless you. Okay? Write whatever else comes to mind. But here for Saturday Morning Tap In, we commit to writing for 10 minutes and 10 seconds. That's how long we journal. The timer is going 9 minutes, 31 seconds to go. We are journaling. What's up, Miles? Welcome to your Saturday Morning Tap In. Have you imagined a worst case scenario that didn't actually happen? Tell us about it in your journals. And then at the end of our 10 minutes and 10 seconds, I'd love to hear from you. Worst case scenario that you imagined that didn't actually happen. I can think of one. Talk about last week. All right, we're journaling. 9 minutes to go. What's up? Only one. Is it Messiah? I love that. The only one, Messiah. I love it. What's up, Miss Miss Marble Eyes? I think. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. We are journaling. All right, all right, all right. Hey, Robin. Oh, I gotta put the journal prompt on the screen. Oops. It's time for Saturday morning tap in. Tap, tap, tap. Okay. Oh, Shamika, why didn't you pin it? All right. And there it is. It is on the screen. 8 minutes to go. We are journaling. Shine Bright 31. Have you recently imagined a worst case scenario that didn't happen? I want to hear about it. Put it down in the comments or write it in your journal. We are journaling. And remember, it doesn't have to be grammatically correct. The handwriting doesn't have to be neat. You don't even have to share. How about that? You don't have to share. So free yourself, allow yourself to write whatever comes to mind. You might be surprised at what comes out. Mm. 6 minutes to go. We are journaling. Destiny, we are journaling. Have you ever imagined a worst case scenario that didn't actually happen? We all have done it. That's what we're journaling about today. Welcome. 5 minutes, 40 seconds to go. We are journaling. We are journaling. 4 minutes, 40 seconds to go. Hmm. Ooh, I love this journal prompt. I hope you all are right. I hope you guys are loving it like I am. All right, we're back up on Instagram. I went over the hour. Instagram said you're going to have to start over. 1 minute, 59 seconds to go. Welcome back, Instagram. We're still journaling. Thirty-three seconds to go. Yay, period. I did it. Woo! Y'all, we did it. We journaled. We got it in. Oh, I really enjoyed engaging. What's up, Bob the Real 28? I really enjoyed engaging with that journal prompt. And I'm so glad that we got this journal prompt because it allowed me to write down the story and remember the story of what happened last weekend, right? So just that's what I love about journaling is that it gives you an opportunity to look back over where you were and then you can see your growth. You can look back and see, where you may have imagined a worst case scenario, but then you read it, but then it doesn't happen like that. So then when you look at your journal and you are reminded, oh, remember the next time you're facing anxiety, remember that that worst case scenario didn't happen. It didn't happen. And so I am so grateful that I now have it documented in my journal of 100 Days of Gratefulness. So for those out there, I'm going to give you a second. Feel free to share. Did you have any aha moments from today's Saturday morning tap in? Any new thoughts? What are you taking with you into your day or into your weekend or into your week next week as a result of today's Saturday morning tap in? Do you feel like you have now been rewired? Did the intention setting rewire you to experience your joy, right? Do you feel empowered to be consistent? Do you feel refreshed? Do you feel motivated? Are you ready to get out there and experience all the good that is waiting for you, right? Or did you write something in your journal that you would like to share? Remember, you don't have to. I do, because that's my commitment. My commitment is to share what I wrote so that I can inspire others to know that you can write absolutely anything. Is your journal. There's no judgment in journaling. Because it's yours. It's your business. It's no one else's business. Okay? No judgment in journaling because it is just for you, by you. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and share my journal entry, and then I'll check back and see if anyone else has something to share from theirs. If not, we will move into our weekend. All right. So this is what I wrote in response to the prompt. Have you recently imagined a worst case scenario that didn't actually happen? This is what I wrote, y'all. It's my journal. Okay. Last weekend, my anxiety actually scratched that. Not my anxiety. I own no parts of anxiety. I am peace. I am calm. I am competent. I am divine order. You get the point. But I was experiencing anxiety. Anxiety had my imagination and my feelings. So much so that I was having a hard time breathing and I was paralyzed. But I didn't have time to be paralyzed. I needed to get my presentation ready for the big meeting. But anxiety had given my mind the images and the feelings of showing up to the meeting, looking like a deer in headlights, while everyone stared back at me with anticipation and expectation and excitement, only to have their faces turn to disappointment and confusion while I confessed to not being prepared. That was the worst case scenario that I am grateful did not happen, because I tapped in and was able to rise above anxiety. Boop! That was a good one today. I enjoyed engaging with that journal prompt. Thank you, Sue, for picking the number and the journal prompt for today. Thank you all for your presence for today's Saturday morning tap in. I'm going to double check on Instagram. I know that there is a lag. The Kingford Show, anything you want to share from today's Saturday morning tap in that inspired you, that you're going to take with you as you go about your day today? Feel free to put it in the chat. Maybe you're watching the replay. Maybe it's not Saturday and you're watching this on Thursday. Okay. Let the Saturday morning tap in bless you on Thursday and every day, because maybe you're watching it on youtube.com/Shamika Chronicles. Feel free, put your comments down below in the video. I go through those comments and I respond to them. So put them there. Our community is expansive. We are a global community here for Saturday morning tap in. Like I told you all a couple months ago, we got people tapping in all over the world. Right? We are spreading this joy and the power of being intentional all over the world because we need it. We need it. So remember, today, September 21st, World Gratitude Day. If nothing else you take from today's Saturday morning tap in, remember that today is World Gratitude Day. Go through your day looking for reasons to be grateful, looking for people to say thank you to. Take some time, as the daily inspiration said, maybe the person that you are grateful for, maybe they're no longer here on this earth, right? Or maybe you don't have access to them, in your immediate environment. Go to them in your mind and spend some time sending gratitude, right? In like a meditation or a prayer. You can even journal some gratitude. Take some time to write a gratitude letter, all right, on this World Day of Gratitude. All right. So as always, I am so grateful for each and every one of you for tapping in, sharing your energy, sharing your consciousness, allowing us to amplify this thing that we do every Saturday morning, 9:30 Eastern time on youtube.com/Shamika Chronicles, Instagram @Shamika Chronicles, and also on Facebook. I thank you all for tuning in, and I will see you all next Saturday for Saturday morning tap in. All right, you all, my intentional beings, go out and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Take care. Bye-bye now.